Welcome to the HR Mentor Network. My name is Dr. Selena, and I am so glad you took a chance on me and our team by joining the conversation here. This is part of a 5-week sprint dedicated to understanding and navigating not only stress, but overload. And we're going to tack on some help and support around burnout as well. Not only does this tend to happen at different times of the year, just given the weight we carry and the responsibility we hold, that there are so many times we have opportunities to sit, reflect, and do better. And that's really what we're here to do, is to encourage you, place some additional resources in front of you. And this is kind of like choose your own adventure. You pick out what you need based on what you are juggling right now. For a few moments this week, I'd like to share with you my insights that I have done based on the research and all this lived time in all different types of companies around stress versus burnout. Stress is often identified as an overwhelm. When people are stressed out, there's an overload to that. And we often say, if I could just get this all under control, it would be just fine. Stressed out people aim to control something. What do I need to take care of right now? It is a heightened state of activity, which also means with stress, the damage is physical first. We know this as all sorts of ailments, blood pressure, heart concerns, right? All those muscle tension, all those things that come with an overload. The reason I mention that is we've dedicated this week to recognizing your own needs, self-assessing what is the next best thing for me, or in your case, you, to do for you right now. Many times in the helping professions, we are so busy taking care of everyone else. It's less easy to take care of ourselves. Stress is the overload. Burnout is the depletion. Burned out means that there is nothing left in the tank. If I'm suffering from burnout, I may walk away from my workplace at the end of my day going, I can't even. I don't even want to see our logo on the way home. I don't want to think about one thing about work. Like, I'm done. Now, hopefully, we are set up to recover before our next day or our next shift. We recognize that burnout may be short, one night, one step away, regroup, come back. We also know that burnout can go for much longer. Maybe for this week, you want to consider at what moments do you feel stressed the most? That may be when you sneak into work or you log on for a while just to get a couple things done so that you regain that sense of control. The challenge is when that stressor and stressors continue to go and go and go and go, at some point, it can tip over to burnout. While stress has the primary damage as physical first and then emotional, burnout has the impact of emotional first and then potentially some physical ailments. Burned out is usually associated with blunt emotions like, I just don't even care. Right? That's a blunted, I don't care. I'm not feeling anything right now. I am too overwhelmed. There's nothing here to feel. How could that be helpful for you now? Name those stressors. When are you feeling the stress? Name the moments where burnout happens. And what might that be about? We want to deploy an early detection warning system, kind of like radar. I want you to see it coming. I want you this week to pay attention to the signs and symptoms when maybe stressors are crossing the barrier at risk for burnout. When we think about burnout, we focus on recovery, renewal, and resilience. So it's recovery. What do I need to do right now to put me back together? And then how do I build new coping skills, new resiliency techniques, the ability to bounce back? It's kind of like lifting weights. How do I build stronger muscles to take on whatever is coming at me next? There are not easy solutions for either recovering from stress or managing that workload to dealing with burnout. But it starts with recognizing your own needs. I want you to get picky. Pick the best next move, understanding what you're feeling and how it's affecting you. I know that there are stages and phases of life where we have to just endure to take care of whatever it is that's in front of us right now. And maybe you're feeling that pressure. Wasn't too long ago, I had a company president call me and he was just overwhelmed. This is a smart guy leading a fantastic company, seen as a really good, high quality leader to his team. And he said to me, Selena, I'm failing my team. I am so overwhelmed. I can't get the right stuff done. I don't even know what to work on next. And I can't tell them. You know, even the best of us get overwhelmed. We get stuck. We get blinders on. And it might be an overload, or it might just be we got nothing left in the tank. It was an absolute honor to take that phone call, to hear him, because leadership is lonely, right? You know that. I know that. But we don't do this alone. You have resources available to you. I said to him, what is the most important thing you need to do today? And he goes, what? And I said, what is the most important thing you need to do today? And he took a moment, he paused, and he talked through a couple of things, and he said, this is what I need to focus on. Okay, get that done first, right? Sometimes we just need to be able to get that done after we've regained some sense of control, get some momentum going once we've gotten that done, and move on to the next thing. But overwhelmed means we need to sort. Burned out means we need to replenish. Recognizing your own needs and what your next best step is not only good for the people that count on you to take care of the responsibilities you carry, but we need to be better to ourselves as well. So what does this look like? This is a 5-week sprint. This is week number 1. We are going to post all week long links and additional materials to help support you. Choose your own adventure. You take on, you look at what you want to when you're ready to do it. All of the material will be here, so you'll have access to it while you're in the HR Mentor Network. Also, we'll continue to add to it. So for 5 weeks, we're going to build on this. There will be some additional videos, all those resources, and you've got each other. We have a lot of talent hanging out with me in this forum. So please make a post, say hello. Are you struggling with something and need a resource? Drop it into our discussion groups. This is your learning network. I'm here to support and provide resources. Everything else is what you decide to make of it. Let our team know, reach out to me anytime, how we can support your efforts in that. I am excited to see what we can do with this next. Remember, this is new for us too. So if you have suggestions or feedback for us, let me know. We'll see if we can figure it out. There's so much opportunity right now for you to be as healthy and as strong as you need to be, personally and professionally. If I can help support you any way to move you along a little bit or give you a nudge or some advice or some resources, it would be my honor. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the resources, and we'll continue to learn something new together.